Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we're talking about a very, very important topic, humility. Hey guys, ECRG here. Today we're talking about a very important topic, humility. And the reason why this is so important is because so much of your life and career is about mindset. It's not about the skills you know. Obviously, those help. It's not always about how much information you know and can regurgitate. A lot of it is mindset. And I know a lot of other people talk about this before, but it is so important to talk about mindset. Your mindset is everything. And I know you've probably heard this quote from me before, but your attitude determines your altitude. And that is so true across life. We are humans, we are primarily social and emotional creatures. That's why attitude, emotional intelligence, these kind of softer skills that some people innately have, some people need to more focus on and develop, are so crucial to your success in any career. Whether you're in clinical research, whether you're in marketing, whether you're in finance, anything. Your interpersonal communication skills are essential, and how you come off to people can for sure determine your altitude that you rise in a company and your impact overall in a field or organization. So the inspiration for this video was one of my managers talked about our performance reviews and just talked about how teamwork, attitude, and humility were so important to, my success over the past couple years. And I wanted to relay that to you guys about how important humility is. And then the second reason that this was brought up was because there were people in our organization, in our little group, who who think that a particular job is beneath them, who are overly arrogant on their skill set, think they're better than everyone else. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because whether you think that a job is beneath you or you think you are better than everyone else, you might actually be, probably not. But even if you are those two things, you need to practice humility, because one, people don't like feeling like they're inferior unless you're just so much better than them that it's obvious, where most people aren't. Like, you feel like you're like the Michael Jordan of your field, and like Michael Jordan is a once in a generation player. Most people aren't like that, but a lot of people feel like they are that gifted when they're really not, and people hate that. It comes off so bad and can really demoralize the rest of your team. And it's so important that you practice humility and understand that you have to be humble. People like humbleness. So even if you're not humble, it's best to practice humility just to further advance your career, just for that sole purpose. So basically what I'm saying is, it's a good thing to practice being humble, whether you naturally are that way or not, because it's ROI positive. People like it, and it's going to help push you in the right direction. So, and the instance really came about because I wasn't being as forthgoing with my accomplishments in this particular scenario, and people wanted to essentially use my accomplishments to kind of stunt on some of the more arrogant people that, hey, you're not the only one who can do good, or you're not even doing as good as you think you are because so-and-so is doing much better. So that's why it's so important to practice humility, because people are talking, people are noticing what's going on. Your evaluations, your performance evaluations aren't just based on the people you think they're based on. People talk around the office. Key opinion leaders in the office know how you really are, and they know who you really are. So that's why it's important to practice humility in all of your interactions. Don't think you're above somebody just because, they're level 1 and you're level 2. Don't think you're above someone because you have the hot job and they don't have the hot job, or whatever it might be. You've got to practice humility at all times. And a lot of it is just based on who you are, how you grew up. But it's something to think about and make sure you can adapt to your mindset, because it is that vital. It is that important to your skill set. It is all you have to trade on in an office, especially when you're new to a place. and they're getting used to you. You have to add this to your skill set. It is that important. It is that vital. And if you don't, it can come back to haunt you at a later time, whether it's right now, whether it's in a year, or whether it's in 5 years. If you're not humble, it will catch up to you. So just want to talk to you guys about humility, the importance of humility, how it directly applied in my experience. I was shocked about it. And, luckily I tend to be on the more humble side of things. And I think most people do tend to be humble, especially when it comes to sharing your accomplishments and kind of boasting about yourself in the workplace. Not many people really like to talk about how awesome they are or how great they did at this. So it kind of comes hard to a lot of people. But for some people, they just feel like certain things are beneath them. And, even if they might be, you shouldn't act like that, because it comes off badly to the rest of your team, to your manager, your boss, etc., etc. So, quick video on humility. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So much of your career is mindset, guys. Now people can memorize. I mean, it doesn't matter how much information you know, because everyone can Google it. A lot of it is mindset driven, mindset derived. So just want to talk about that with you guys. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. As always, email us at eliteclinicalgroup@gmail.com. That's it for today, guys.